Show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to answer
you're
your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
That's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical. He just gets thrown around a lot sometimes, but
Well, he's not physical then. Crazy.
no, but he throws it around too,
Oh,
man.
does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical, and my man Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen around.
And what's Dwight Howard's name? You can say it.
Dwight Howard.
No, say it.
Super Dwight Howard.
Say it with some energy. One
Come on,
time.
give us a Superman.
Superman is in the building.
There he goes. There
now.
he goes.
Now you ticked off the big fella. That's it for now. Talk to you later.
And it's the Kings to start out. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Williams is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Nance. And it's Kobe is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Acey's shot is good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for you.
Early success in the post.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he
Was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Minnesota.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game.
Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Williams, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still...
New ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The Kings shooting it. Doris.
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. And so here's Sacramento. At Bellinelli passes to Cousins. And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 5. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Really?
And they double up Cousins. Takes the 13-footer, and Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. And now the Kings, fast break. He's got the ball, and the basket good.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered.
And they're moving it up. The finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great anticipation and awareness.
6 on the shot clock. Gay drives it.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Buries it from three-point range. Nance has got 5 points. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nance, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And
Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Wasted no time on that one. Bellinelli's got his shot against the Clippers. Russell kicks to Nance, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Young, finished off the break. And now it's a 3-point Laker to the paint. Here's Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Lakers also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Nance, and it's Brown in for Lou Williams. Was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that is leading his team to good basketball.
And that assist got him a little nod.
Here is Caspi. He's covered by Brown. Here's Koufos. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points so far. Russell. And Young slams it home. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with the
Standpoint, that's for sure.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Caspi with the bucket.
defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Russell kicks to Young. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
There's the nice layup by Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein's got his first points in this one. Lakers lead dishes to Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Young against Butler. Young passes to Randall. Now here's Bass. He's tightly guarded.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Fake. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of... Here's the teardrop. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gay's got 6. Great team.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Darren Collison. A very nice season for him last year.
Listen. Shoots off the step back. Here's Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point, but Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
And the Kings making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Shots good by Clarkson. Take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers in 5th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works. Called him out about that failed prediction. I mean, they made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
Quincy Acy's checked in for Sacramento. And then for the Lakers, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. Rondo. Nobody near Gay. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Gay's got 8.
And, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention...
Oh, here's Bryant. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. By 9. Williams dishes to Hibbert. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hibbert's got 4 points now. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And Acy kicks to Cousins. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter. There's the feed to Williams. Off target with his 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bellinelli.
He always knows where his teammates go to.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. And
back to Rondo. Kings moving the ball around. Acy's shot is good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 6th in second chance points, 9th in rebounds. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
Yeah, but you mentioned the second chance points. I mean, you love that determination, and really they just give great effort on every play, always in hustle mode.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops.
How about the night Cousins is having? 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Kicks to Cousins. And he jams it with authority.
Went for the two-hander on that slant.
The drive by Collison. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
Caspi, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And the Lakers also making a switch. Randall's checked in. That drops. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
What a job he's
Go. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Young finishing it off.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
There's 138, third part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't see
Collison dishes to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Butler's got it all tied up now.
one opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Lakers shooting in a
Shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Kings have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good for Ron Butler.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Randall. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shots good from Young. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. Collison. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Kings on top. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. You know, our bigs are really working tonight. You know, they're really running the floor well. You know, they're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 1. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
They're playing with a sense of urgency, even though they're at home. Sometimes you feel so comfortable on your home court, the other team can jump on you. But they know these fans have their back, and now they're well positioned to build a lead in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives a team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you gotta ride them, cowboy.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. Third quarter starting here now. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far, just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
Marcus Cousins, and it's Gay in its small forward. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still any. And it's Rondo penetrating, and he gets it to go.
Nice, him a second win.
That's good from Williams, the assist from Kobe. Kobe for the finish.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
By 4. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
That one misses.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. They were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
And Kobe drops them both. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000. Thanks again, Doris.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go.
Now here's Kobe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kobe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Gay's got 10 points.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
That shot becomes effortless for him.
With the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Hibbert. That one goes. Counted. He's got 10.
Another.
Got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this.
In for Roy Hibbert. And Nick Young is subbed in for Bryant.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power.
Feeds it to Randall. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Randall's got his first basket of the to the paint. And Cauley Stein throws it down. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up.
The switch. Brown is checked in for Lou Williams. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And Young kicks to Randall. And that one is hammered home.
He power surged that one down.
Wow. Greg, another year without.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's
you got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. You've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he just big boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Brown kicks to Russell. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14th.
Been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut back. Russell against Collison. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Butler. The Lakers also with a sub. Clarkson's checked in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clarkson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now when the Lakers take it the other way.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him.
Koufos the pass to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Russell. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket. The feed to Caspi. From past the arc, the shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 6.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we will welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Nancy's checked in for Brandon Bass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a...
He dishes it to Cousins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cousins has got 21.
Neither did the defenders.
Hibbert. And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 11. Nance has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hibbert. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly.
He kicks to Gay. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls.
I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to a... And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Hibbert has been all kinds of trouble for him. He's got 14 points and 2 rejections. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Stolen by Gay.
The turnover total in the first half only...
You know, sort of surprising.
He's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ace's shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint.
On the wing, Bryant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
And he sinks the second. And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
The line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Los Angeles on D. 6-point lead. Ace's shot is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with
the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Clarkson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Collison. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws. Clarkson dishes to Nance. From deep, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Most any NBA player, well, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Collison, no good.
They have been bored.
From 11 feet away, nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And AC kicks to Rondo. He feeds it to Bellinelli. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Tries again, and Hibbert lays it up and in.
Boy, this defense is getting...
Left side, Kobe. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kobe's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And he gets it to go.
Really not hard.
Team.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already. Knows how to attack with contact. Great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from it.
It's Gay on the wing. Guarded by Kobe. Rondo wide open, and there are the Kings with another bucket. Kobe against Rondo. And that one's good by Kobe. Kobe's got
types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin.
And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Kings.
And the basket good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's
1 for 3 on the money.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan Player of the Game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.